Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. Rumor has been swirling around the NFL world, shaking the very foundation of fan loyalty and team dynamics, as whispers suggest that Zay Flowers, the young and electrifying wide receiver from the Baltimore Ravens, may have committed one of the most shocking moves in recent memory. Known for his blazing speed, agility, and uncanny ability to find the end zone under pressure, Flowers became a beacon of hope for the Ravens after a promising start in his rookie season. Yet, behind closed doors, sources claim that conversations have been ongoing with the Pittsburgh Steelers, a move that could drastically alter the landscape of the league. Fans have taken to social media with a mix of disbelief and outrage, speculating about the motivations behind such a decision. Is it purely financial? Is it a desire for more spotlight and a different system? The intrigue grows with every insider leak, as analysts and commentators dissect potential strategies, comparing team needs and offensive schemes, and trying to anticipate how a player of Flowers' caliber might fit seamlessly or clash with a storied Steelers offense. The very idea of a franchise cornerstone switching sides ignites debates in forums, podcasts, and even among casual viewers who are stunned by the audacity of such a rumored move. If the speculation proves true, the ramifications for both franchises are monumental, as the Ravens would lose not just a dynamic weapon, but a player who embodies youthful exuberance and a relentless drive to succeed. Flowers' ability to stretch the field vertically and create mismatches against even the most disciplined defenses has been a key component of Baltimore's offensive strategy, and losing him could force a complete reimagining of their playbook. Meanwhile, the Steelers would acquire a player whose raw talent and versatility could inject new life into their aerial attack, offering quarterback options that have been sorely missed in recent seasons. The mere thought of Flowers lining up in black and gold sends chills through Ravens faithful, while igniting a surge of excitement among Steelers supporters who envision highlight reel catches and game-changing drives. Rumors suggest that discussions around contract negotiations, signing bonuses, and performance incentives have been intensifying behind the scenes, fueling speculation about just how committed both sides are to making this blockbuster switch happen. Pundits dissect every snippet of news, every cryptic social media post, and every off-season comment, trying to decode hidden meanings, and the story has taken on a life of its own, evolving with every hour. Sources indicate that Flowers' rumored departure may not just be about football, but also about a cultural and environmental fit, as players increasingly seek organizations that align with their personal brand, media presence, and long-term aspirations. The Steelers, known for their passionate fan base and storied history, could offer a different kind of spotlight, one where Flowers' explosive playing style and marketability converge, creating opportunities both on and off the field. Yet, the psychological dimension cannot be ignored, as leaving a city that drafted and developed him could carry emotional weight, potential backlash, and locker room ramifications. Rivals, teammates, and coaches have reportedly been vocal in private circles, weighing in on the potential impact this move might have on team morale, cohesion, and competitive edge. Social media continues to explode with memes, conjectures, and heated debates, each post adding fuel to the fire, while insiders hint at private meetings, clandestine calls, and backroom maneuvering that could make this one of the most talked-about sagas in recent NFL history. The uncertainty is palpable, the suspense almost cinematic, and fans are glued to every rumor, every leak, waiting for an official confirmation that could rewrite narratives across the league. Analysts are dissecting every aspect of the potential switch, comparing offensive schemes, coaching philosophies, and historical precedents to forecast the impact of Flowers joining the Steelers. Would his presence demand a shift in play calling, formation usage, or quarterback decision-making? Could he emerge as a primary target, dominating defenses and redefining rivalries? Or would he need to adapt to a system that contrasts sharply with the Ravens' approach? Every rumor adds layers of intrigue, From potential salary cap maneuvering to the influence of agent negotiations, and the idea that such a talented young player might seek a new challenge in a different conference has pundits and fans alike theorizing endlessly. Mock rosters, fantasy football predictions, and highlight reel projections flood online spaces as the community attempts to imagine Flowers in black and gold, stretching the imagination while feeding the frenzy. The narrative is shifting constantly, with every nugget of information, true or exaggerated, heightening the sense of drama. Conspiracy theories about internal conflicts, locker room tensions, and untold personal motivations swirl alongside speculation about potential blockbuster trades, forming a complex web of intrigue that dominates sports discourse. Some insiders hint that Flowers' rumored move is not just a personal career decision, but part of a larger trend within the NFL, where top talent increasingly wields leverage over their destinies, leveraging free agency, contract renegotiations, and team fit considerations to maximize both exposure and opportunity. The league is evolving into a theater of strategy, negotiation, and spectacle, where headlines like this dominate not only sports networks but cultural conversation at large. Questions arise about loyalty, legacy, and competitive integrity as fans grapple with the idea of heroes becoming rivals overnight. Coaches, front offices, and veteran players are reportedly weighing scenarios, contemplating how to mitigate disruption, maintain focus, and ensure performance continuity, while also considering the broader implications for team branding and market perception. The uncertainty surrounding Flowers' potential departure has created a perfect storm of speculation, commentary, and media hype, a narrative rich in drama and unpredictability that keeps audiences engaged, tense, and constantly questioning what might happen next. Every rumor, leak, and cryptic social media post seems to carry disproportionate weight, feeding the frenzy while keeping the story alive in the public imagination. Ultimately, the intrigue surrounding Zay Flowers' alleged move to the Steelers represents more than a potential player transfer. It encapsulates the evolving dynamics of modern professional football, where talent, negotiation, and media attention intersect in dramatic fashion. The ripple effects extend beyond the field, influencing fan allegiance, social media discourse, and even merchandise sales, as the mere possibility of such a transfer generates both excitement and consternation. While no official statement has confirmed the switch, the continuous flow of rumors, insider hints, and analyst speculation ensures that this story remains at the forefront of NFL conversation. Whether Flowers actually makes the leap, or whether the narrative is a masterful example of modern sports rumor-mongering, the impact on the league's landscape is undeniable. The potential for a young, explosive wide receiver to join one of the NFL's most storied franchises is the kind of speculation that fuels endless discussion, viral content, and passionate fan debates. As whispers continue to circulate, the sports world watches closely, aware that if this rumor comes true, it could mark a seismic shift in the league's balance of power, altering rivalries, redefining offensive strategies, and leaving a lasting impression on fans for years to come. If Zay Flowers ultimately joins the Steelers, the strategic implications for both teams could be monumental, sparking a cascade of adjustments that might redefine offensive philosophies and defensive planning across the league. For the Ravens, the loss of such a young and explosive weapon would not only force a reevaluation of passing schemes, but could also influence draft strategies and free agency priorities in the coming seasons. Analysts are speculating that Baltimore might pivot toward a more balanced attack, focusing on the running game and tight end utilization to compensate for the sudden void in vertical threat capability. Meanwhile, the Steelers would suddenly possess a player capable of stretching defenses, creating matchup nightmares, and altering the trajectory of their passing offense almost immediately. Hypothetical projections suggest that Flowers' presence could boost quarterback confidence, open lanes for complementary receivers, and introduce creative play-calling possibilities that exploit defensive weaknesses. Even the smallest personnel changes, like adjustments in offensive line assignments or receiver rotations, are being debated by pundits eager to predict how quickly Flowers could integrate. Rumors also hint at locker room dynamics being subtly influenced, as veteran players may need to adjust leadership roles, while newcomers might perceive a shift in hierarchy, further fueling speculation about the broader organizational ripple effects of acquiring a player of Flowers' caliber. Beyond tactics and statistics, the cultural narrative surrounding this rumored move has captured the imagination of fans, commentators, and casual viewers alike, transforming what could have been a routine transaction into a story of drama, betrayal, and high-stakes speculation. Social media threads are saturated with debates about loyalty, legacy, and the ethics of switching teams, while hashtags and trending discussions amplify the perceived magnitude of the situation. Memes, fan edits, and analysis videos speculate on Flowers' potential touchdown celebrations in black and gold, comparing them with iconic moments from his time in Baltimore, and fueling a sense of both loss and anticipation. Conversations extend into sports talk shows, podcasts, and YouTube channels, each presenting theories about secret negotiations, personal motivations, or possible clashes with team philosophies. The narrative has evolved into something almost mythic, with Flowers cast simultaneously as a bold adventurer seeking opportunity and a controversial figure defying fan expectations. Meanwhile, insider rumors suggest that behind-the-scenes discussions involve considerations about media appearances, brand partnerships, and endorsement potential, highlighting how modern athletes' career decisions often blend financial, personal, and professional interests in a high-stakes balancing act that leaves fans and commentators endlessly speculating. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Financial implications of such a rumor transfer are a topic of fevered debate, as experts attempt to quantify the potential cost-benefit ratio for both franchises. Analysts are theorizing that the Steelers could be negotiating a contract that balances immediate performance incentives with long-term security, while the Ravens may be forced to consider how to restructure salaries or incentivize remaining players to offset the shockwave caused by Flowers' departure. The discussion is further complicated by the modern salary cap system, where teams must navigate complex rules, bonuses, and potential trade-offs in a tightly regulated financial ecosystem. Rumors suggest that performance-based incentives, guaranteed money, and roster bonuses are all key elements under consideration, with each clause potentially influencing the player's decision and the team's strategic planning. The mere existence of these negotiations feeds fan speculation, as sports media outlets dissect every hint of contract structuring, looking for clues about the seriousness of the move and its possible timeline. Analysts also debate the indirect economic impact, from ticket sales to merchandise demand, suggesting that a high-profile acquisition like Flowers could generate an immediate surge in engagement, while simultaneously leaving a temporary vacuum in Baltimore, both financially and emotionally, as loyal fans grapple with the notion of a rising star departing for a rival franchise. Team chemistry and morale are other dimensions that insiders are obsessively examining in relation to this rumor, as integrating a high-profile player mid-season, or even in the off-season, requires delicate handling. Sources speculate that veteran Steelers may have mixed reactions, balancing excitement for a talented addition with concerns about hierarchy, playtime distribution, and locker room dynamics. Similarly, Ravens players are reportedly bracing for an emotional impact, as losing a peer who has become central to their offensive identity could create tension, disrupt practice routines, and influence long-term cohesion. Coaches on both sides may be exploring psychological strategies to manage integration, from mentoring programs to specialized practice sessions, ensuring that Flowers' arrival or departure does not destabilize team performance. Analysts speculate about potential ripple effects on rookie development, positional battles, and leadership roles, with every hypothetical adjustment becoming fodder for fan debate and media commentary. The narrative surrounding the rumored transfer thus encompasses not only tactical and financial considerations, but also the intricate human element, a reminder that professional sports operate as much on relationships, trust, and morale as on statistics, playbooks, and athletic ability. Speculation about Flowers' personal motivations is equally intense, as commentators and insiders try to unravel the rationale behind what would be a bold and controversial career move. Some argue that he seeks a system better suited to his style, offering more targets, faster tempo, or creative formations that maximize his explosiveness. Others suggest that the decision could be influenced by personal relationships with coaching staff, opportunities for leadership, or even a desire to establish a broader brand presence in a different media market. Rumors hint at a combination of factors, blending ambition, strategic foresight, and lifestyle considerations, creating a complex picture that fuels endless debate. Social media amplifies every whisper, from offhand comments and interviews to cryptic posts, each dissected for hidden meaning. Analysts also speculate on potential long-term consequences for career trajectory, playoff opportunities, and personal accolades, framing the rumored move as a calculated gamble that could either elevate Flowers' legacy or subject him to scrutiny from critics and fans alike. The storytelling around this speculation is rich, detailed, and relentless, ensuring that discussions continue to dominate sports discourse, even in the absence of official confirmation. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.